Today on GrowthShares, let's analyze and see whether Advance Auto Parts is a great long-term investment. Advance Auto Parts is an American automotive aftermarket parts provider headquartered in Raleigh, North Carolina. It serves both professional installers and do-it-yourself customers. It operates 4,912 stores and 150 Worldpac branches in the US and Canada. The company retails various brand names, original equipment, and private label automotive replacement parts, accessories, batteries, and maintenance items for cars, vans, SUVs, and trucks. I've divided this analysis into three major factors: business, investment, and valuation. Each factor is then divided into 14 smaller metrics. Each of the three factors and their 14 metrics are given different weight, together adding to 100% of the analysis. They'll be graded on a scale from 0 to 10, with 0 being the worst and 10 being the best. When the analysis is complete, I'll give a final score. My analysis takes a long-term view of the company. That means years. I've created a separate video describing the three factors and all 14 metrics in great detail so you'll have a better understanding of why they're important to the overall analysis. I'll leave a link on the screen and in the description below to that video. Let's first look at the business. Everything starts with what the company actually does. It's more than just numbers on a spreadsheet. That's why 45% of the analysis depends on the business. Something that makes $1 billion a year might sound nice, but how is it using its resources to make that billion? Fortunately, that can be quantified. There are 8 metrics that I use to measure the business, and we'll dive into them right now. Advance Auto has a growth rate of 14.93%, which means a score of 6. Advance Auto has margins of 19.33%, giving us a score of 7. Advance Auto has operations of 11.3, which means a score of 0. Advance Auto has returns of 13.2%, which means a score of 6. Advance Auto has utilization of 1.2, giving us a score of 5. Advance Auto pays out a 2% dividend, giving us a score of 7. Advance Auto has an ESG risk rating of 13, which means a score of 8. Advance Auto has no market dominance, giving us a score of 3. When we add up all 8 business metrics together, we get a score of 3.8. Next, let's look at the investment. This factor looks at the company solely as an investment, as if rendering the company down to just ticker symbols on the screen. That's why 22% of the analysis depends on its investment score. How are others seeing the company from a trader and analyst point of view? What are the numbers telling us when it comes to this? There are 5 metrics that I use to measure the investments, and we'll dive into them right now. Advance Auto has a performance ratio of 0.5, which means a score of 4. Advance Auto has a range of negative 8.97%, which means a score of 2. Advance Auto has a short interest of 5.53%, which means a score of 0. Advance Auto has a buy recommendation of 48%, which means a score of 4. Advance Auto has an ownership of 1%, which means a score of 0. When we add up all 5 investment metrics together, we get a score of 2.18. Finally, let's look at the valuation. Valuation is simple. It takes everything we've talked about and puts into a single number, the price at which we would be willing to buy the company's stock. That's why 33% of the analysis depends on its fair value price. At what price is the company worth pursuing? There's only one metric that I use to measure the valuation, and we'll dive into it right now. Advance Auto has a fair value price of $139.21 per share, which I consider to be expensive, which means a score of 0. As a refresher, here are all 14 metric scores. Finally, we'll add the 3 factors together to get the final score. Based on my complete analysis of Advance Auto Parts, I give a final score of 2.19, which makes it a bad long-term investment. So you've made it this far. Shoot me an email. I'd love to get in touch with you and talk more. If you want to see me analyze more companies, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and share this video with other investors. And as always, take care of your money.